Children's hospice services are very rare and very precious commodities, and they certainly require the investment and the generous philanthropic support of the community. So this is an opportunity for us to support these vital children's hospice programs and to grow them and to make sure that they are here when they're needed.
4 years ago, our youngest daughters were born. They're identical twins. And as a result of something that happened before they were born in utero, one of them ended up sustaining a really significant, very severe traumatic brain injury. It resulted in seizures, blindness, just a lack of ability to really engage and to be healthy. And so as a result of that, around about 1 year, the pediatric neurologist that we were working with had recommended the Pediatric Early Care Program through Hospice of Michigan.
We were with hospice for a total of 6 months. We're very grateful that they helped guide us and walk us through the most difficult journey of our life as we cared and loved our daughter, Bailey, while she died. They offered not only physical support, but emotional and spiritual support. Our faith is a huge component of what has given us hope and peace and comfort through our journey of Bailey's life, but also her death. Celebrating the fact that we know that she's free from any pain. For us, it was most important that Bailey be comfortable during that process of dying. It's very scary, the unknowns of that process of dying. I think as her parents, I was very afraid of what that was going to look like and sound like and feel like for her. Hospice of Michigan, the pediatric unit, helped us keep Bailey comfortable during those really long 6 months that it took her to die. It was very long and tiring and emotionally exhausting, and they walked us through every step.
The support that's available on the journey that no one wants to take. It's not something that anyone would choose to do, but to have the support of an organization to walk that road is something that's a precious gift.
Really, it's actually a gift to the community to have not only a really good, solid hospice program for end-of-life care, but to have a dedicated pediatric hospice program really is a tremendous gift. There's only a handful of communities in the entire country that has that.
At that time, our children were very young, and so they were not in school. Our oldest was 5, and then our son was 4, and obviously, you know, Bailey, her twin Alexis, was the same age as her, but so our kids were quite young at that time and still home all the time, because as parents we're like, this is all new to us. We don't know how to talk our kids or walk our kids through this process. We can barely get through it ourselves. And just they gave a lot of guidance and support and just how to talk to our children about death and being really honest with them about Bailey's condition and that she wouldn't get better.
I think also being able to share that with them in an age-appropriate way. You know, developmentally, you've got children at different ages and their ability to understand really what's going on. As Heather said, our own ability, you know, we're walking through that and sorting through that ourselves. And then even since then, and one of the other great experiences through Hospice of Michigan, I think, is that ongoing support after Bailey died. That support. They continue to help us as our children continue to age. Developmentally, they have a different level of understanding, and so they continue to sort through and sift through those things. Our oldest went through it earlier, our son a couple of years later. And for Alexis, Bailey's twin, she's still going through that process of understanding the finality of it, the fact that her sister is not there with her, now that her siblings are in school, and she doesn't have that playmate there, and there's times when she continues to process through and to verbalize what that experience means for her, and so that was a big benefit to the care we received as well.
we have a specialized group to take care of needs for terminally ill children and their families is really important. And most of it is not reimbursed by any insurance. We don't ask families to pay. And so this is really a large philanthropic effort.
Our story might be unique and the circumstances might be unique, but the journey is the same for everyone that's involved with Hospice of Michigan. In their pediatric programs, every single one of those families is on a similar journey. They're in the process of physically letting go of their child in this life here. The support that's available on the journey that no one wants to take. It's not something that anyone would choose to do, but to have the support of an organization to walk that road is something that's a precious gift.